Dear healthcare professionals and my dear viewers, welcome to Healthcare Engineering channel. I'm R. Surya alias Kritika, a biomedical engineer from Healthcare Engineering team. I'm so glad that our team have an opportunity to have a presentation like this, and I always like to share the knowledge and experiences what I gain from the industry with you all. And this makes me and our team to create such an amazing and knowledgeable presentations like this. I strongly believe that all kinds of healthcare professionals and students can learn a lot from our channel and blog to update their knowledge by knowing the trendings in modern healthcare world. Therefore, I would like to welcome you all to subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the notification instantly once we post our informative video. And also you can visit our blog www.learnbiomedengine.blogspot.com. You learn more on the concepts we share in our videos. We can advertise your healthcare products, we can promote your healthcare events, we provide supports to boost up your healthcare business, we can provide technical reviews for your medical devices and many more online supports. If you are interested to get the support from us, please contact us to our email ID which will be shown in your screen. Healthcare engineering team also active in these social media platforms. If you want to get more updates regarding healthcare, you can follow any one of the platform or all of these. And also if you are healthcare professional who wanted to give information regarding healthcare sector, you can utilize our WhatsApp group to share your thoughts. All the blog links and also the social media platform links are given below in the description box. This presentation will be given as 3 parts. This is the first part of the video. Today, in this presentation, we are going to see a topic that related to medical device, which is nothing but laparoscope. Laparoscope is a medical equipment or a device with a long, thin tube with a high intensity light and high resolution camera at the front. Keyhole surgery. Keyhole surgery is a modern technique used to access the interior of the body, where operations are performed through small incisions, that is 0.5 to 1.5 cm, as opposed to large incisions, that is open surgery. Keyhole surgery needs specialized skills and expertise with the help of long fiber optic cable known as laparoscope. During keyhole surgery, laparoscope is passed through a small incision in the skin, giving doctors a magnified view of the inside of a body. It is inserted to examine the abdomen and reproductive organ in order to examine the abnormality and also the health problems. Keyhole surgery helps to treat many health problems such as endometriosis, pelvic adhesions, fibroids, ovarian cysts, and ectopic pregnancy. Keyhole surgery is also known as bandage surgery or minimally invasive surgery or laparoscopic surgery. Based on the area, keyhole surgery is named in different medical terms. For example, keyhole surgery is used to access the abdomen and female pelvic organ in a procedure known as laparoscopy. When a keyhole surgery used to access the thorax, that is a medical name of chest, known as video assisted thoracoscopic surgery. When a keyhole surgery is performed on joint such as knee, then that procedure is known as arthroscopy. This is about keyhole surgery. Laparoscopy. Laparoscopy is a surgical diagnostic procedure used to examine the organs inside the abdomen, mainly female reproductive organ, which is also known as keyhole surgery. Laparoscopic surgery is a process of surgical procedure in which a fiber optic instrument known as laparoscope is inserted through the abdominal wall to view the organs in the abdomen. A laparoscope is inserted through a small incision in the abdominal wall. As it moves along, the camera sends image to a video monitor. Laparoscopy allows your doctor to see inside your body in real time without any open surgery. So this is about what is laparoscopy. When laparoscopy is used, laparoscopy is often used to examine and diagnose the source of pelvic or abdominal pain. It is usually needed when non invasive methods are unable to help with diagnosis. Usually, non invasive methods of abdominal problem can be diagnosed with imaging techniques such as ultrasound, MRI, and CT scan. Laparoscopy is used when this non invasive test doesn't provide enough information. Laparoscopes are now widely used to diagnose many different conditions, and it may help to investigate some certain symptoms such as unexplained pelvic or abdominal pain and ovarian cyst, in which it is nothing but a fluid filled sac that develops on women's ovary. Female infertility, PID, which is nothing but pelvic inflammatory disease. It is a bacterial infection of the female upper genital tract, including the womb, fallopian tube, and ovaries. Ectopic pregnancy, a pregnancy that develops outside the womb. Endometriosis, fibroids, which is nothing but it is a non-cancerous tumors that grow outside the womb. Appendicitis, it is a painful swelling of the appendix. Underscanned testicles, it is a common childhood condition where a boy is born without one or both testicles in their scrotum. The laparoscope is also used to obtain a biopsy, which is nothing but a tissue sample. Next, we are going to see when you need laparoscopy. You will need laparoscopy if you have laparoscopic surgery is needed because it is a minimally invasive procedure and also small incisions are needed compared to open surgery. In open surgery, the large incisions are made to access the abdomen. If you feel a lump in your abdomen, laparoscopy surgery is needed. The woman who needs a surgical form of birth control, and also if you have any severe acute or chronic pain in your abdomen or pelvis. If the woman having heavy menstrual periods than normal, that is abnormal menstrual cycle. If the patient has abdominal cancer, laparoscopy is used to check the blockages that present in the fallopian tube and other conditions that can affect fertility. So the women who had trouble in getting pregnant need laparoscopy. Next, these are the images of rigid and flexible laparoscopes. Types of laparoscopic surgery. There are a number of operations that can be performed in using laparoscopy. They are laparoscopic cholecystectomy, laparoscopic hernia repair, laparoscopic splenectomy, laparoscopic hepectomy, and laparoscopic pancreatectomy. Cholecystectomy is a surgical removal of the gallbladder. Cholecystectomy is a common treatment of symptomatic gallstones and other gallbladders. Laparoscopic hernia repair. In this surgery, the abdomen is inflated with a harmless gas. They make a small cut near the hernia. The laparoscope is inserted into the abdomen to visualize the hernia defect on the monitor. Next, laparoscopic splenectomy. Laparoscopic splenectomy is a standard procedure for elective removal of the spleen for most indications. With the help of the laparoscope, the spleen is removed. It takes about 2 to 4 hours. Gynecologic laparoscopy. Gynecologic laparoscopy is an alternative method to open surgery. It is used to view inside the pelvic area. It is also used to treat a variety of female health problems. Laparoscopic hepectomy. Laparoscopic hepectomy is a process of liver resection. It is performed using the laparoscope. It is also used to remove the tumor in the surface of the liver. Laparoscopic pancreatectomy. Laparoscopic pancreatectomy is a procedure performed to remove benign or malignant tumor that present in the tail of the pancreas. This is about the type of surgery with laparoscope. Preparation needed for laparoscopy. Depending on the type of laparoscopic procedure being performed, the preparation may get varied. The common preparations are: before the procedure, patients are asked not to drink or eat anything for 6 to 12 hours. The evening before the procedure, your surgeon advised to bowel prep. This usually includes a liquid diet. If the patients are taking any blood thinning, that is anticoagulants medication, you have to tell the doctor before the procedure so that your doctor will tell you how they should be used before and after the procedure, and also they may change the dosage level of the medications that could affect the outcome of laparoscopy. Some of the drugs may include non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs such as aspirin and Brufen, etc., warfarin, any dietary supplements, and vitamin K. Patients are advised to stop smoking because it may delay your healing process after the surgery and leads to severe complications. If the patients were pregnant, tell your doctor before the surgery. This will reduce the risk of harm to your developing baby. Before the procedure, your doctor may ask to take some tests such as blood test, electrocardiogram, that is ECG test, chest X-ray, MRI, CT and ultrasound scan. These tests can help your doctor for better understanding about the abnormality of your abdomen before the procedure, and also it increases the effectiveness of laparoscopy. This is the preparation needed for laparoscopy. This is about today's presentation. Hope you can get some clear overview about laparoscopy and laparoscope and also its process. If you want to know more contents regarding laparoscope, kindly visit our blog www.learnbiomedengine.blogspot.com. And if you want to support for your healthcare business, please approach us in below mail ID. If you like to receive update of a new video, please subscribe our YouTube channel and also comment your favorite topic or medical devices you can willing to learn. You can follow us in these social media sites to receive updates of healthcare engineering team. Thank you so much for watching.